7 months ago, the race of a lifetime began.
What have we got ourselves into?
5 pairs of ordinary Brits embarked on a 25,000-kilometre journey.
Let's go!
From Mexico City to Ushuaia, Argentina, the most southerly city in the world. They battled extreme weather.
Oh my God.
Trekked high into the Andes.
If I can do this, I can do a hell of a lot more.
Crossed vast deserts.
I can't see anything for miles.
And navigated some of the world's most volatile regions.
Grabbing over with a gun.
We need to evacuate ASAP before the border closes.
Oh my God.
Come on, what's next?
All with budgets stretched to breaking point.
We do need to move fast, but we need to move cheap.
Hang on, where's my money, bro?
It's gone, babe.
Our race is over.
You're joking.
The rewards have been great.
That is the best view that I've ever seen in my life.
I'd be absolutely gutted if I knew I'd missed this.
The way they live their life is just heaven to me.
Yes.
Oh my God!
And the first team to the finish line
Let's go, vámonos, vámonos.
claimed the prize
Here.
Oh my God!
of £20,000
Bus stop, bus stop.
Just here.
in a race
Come on.
across the world.
Come on, go on.
Excitement, adventure, trauma.
For the first time since the race, all 5 teams are reuniting.
So excited to see everybody. Yes, it's a race and you want to win, you want to beat them, but they're the only family you've got.
It's going to be surreal meeting everyone again.
Mother and son from Manchester, Joe and Sam.
Hey, we made it.
Finally made it. That's an experience that'll stay in my head for life.
London couple Michael and Chantel.
This is an adventure that we were looking for.
Not me. I weren't anywhere near ready.
Siblings from Yorkshire, Dom and Lizzie.
I just remember sitting on the edge and just thinking, how the hell did we get here?
We should stop.
Race winners Uncle Eamon and his nephew Jamil.
Made me think about my own life. It's the way family should be.
We did start this as strangers. You know what? I think we made up for 10 years' time, eh?
Check-in! Where's check-in? Check-in!
And married couple from Reading, Jen and Rob.
There were 3 people in my race. Jen, Rob and Checkpoint Jen. I can't do it!
It's a chance to share in some euphoric highs
It's just like heaven to me. It's just heaven.
and heartbreaking lows.
I was gutted. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't.
Revelations emerge.
I genuinely thought that when the cameras went off, we'd get a sandwich and a wine.
As they confess to what they really thought when they first met.
Well, I thought there was a good combination of muscle and brains.
And relive what else happened at checkpoints.
You were voted chief.
I was chieftain for the day.
Rivalries are re-examined.
Your face was like, don't look at him. Don't say anything.
It was awful.
If she can do it, so can I.
There you go.
As they compare different strategies.
You kept bringing up that you were low on your budget, and I had set in my mind that you were just telling us that so we'd spend more money.
Divulge the secrets to winning Race Across the World.
Turned out that actually money wasn't the key to winning.
And we find out how life has changed since returning home.
How have you been?
Flew in yesterday.
Flew in? Where are you then?
Austria.
No way!
I'm doing a ski season.
Throughout the trip, it just became one big family.
We share such a unique experience.
This is so nice to have a family back together.
Oh, wait, is this a group hug moment?
Mexico City. The teams assembled at the start line.
Wow. OMG.
Just 2 days before, they departed the UK with no idea of the starting point, the route, or their ultimate destination.
White trainer's done. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, we'll do a nice before and after. We don't even know where we're going.
Yeah.
We don't even know where we are.
So here it is.
In Mexico, that's when we realised how hard it will be. The final destination is...
Oh my God.
Ushuaia. What?
Ushuaia.
Ashua?
Who found Ushuaia?
I think it was me.
Maybe flip the paper.
You're like, oh God, it can't be that far. And I saw it at the very bottom.
No way.
It is
It is down near the Antarctic.
From Mexico City to Ushuaia, Argentina, passing through 16 countries and 7 checkpoints. To get there, they had just over £1,400 each, the price of the airfare.
I don't think it's a lot for 8 weeks. That's food, travel, and accommodation. That's everything, isn't it? So.
How you feeling? You feeling energized?
I just want to get out of the city now.
How are we going to get there?
You look at things on a map and you think, oh, it's only 2 thumbs. I just didn't realise the scale. But I've never travelled.
I definitely felt underprepared at the start line.
I had no idea what was about to happen.
I was in competition mode straight away.
I wasn't.
It was the first chance to size up the competition.
Some fellow competitors.
Hi, I'm Lizzie.
I think everyone was putting on like a fake, oh, hi, how are you? But deep down we were like looking up and down like,
Now the race is over, they can share what they really thought when they first laid eyes on each other.
I actually thought Dom and Lizzie were going to be our biggest competitors. I was like, you know what, they're going to smash it out.
I was quite intimidated by everyone because we were the youngest combined pair.
I mean, Chantal kept on referring to you as a kid.
Oh, bless them. I hope they've got good clothes. I hope they're going to wrap up properly. I hope they're going to eat. How you guys doing? Nervous.
Bit nervous.
Yeah.
Bit excited.
Mike, game face, knew that he'd be a competitor.
Yeah.
he looked like a raging bull.
He was geeing himself up. We've got this. Come on, you know. I just thought, I don't got anything.
I thought Jen was here on holiday.
He's got a shirt on, what's going on? Seemed like he was coming down for a job interview.
I did laugh. I'm sorry, Robert. I did laugh. I was like, Tommy's wearing chinos.
They've just accidentally joined the line. Like, not the keys to the bus, guys.
I think people just thought, idiots.
I don't know. People underestimate us a lot, don't they?
Ha! Wow.
Ha. Yeah.
Little did they know.
Hello.
When I saw your wheelie case, I thought, brilliant. She won't last. Like, she'll be gone. It just takes like a rocky path and boom, that case is off the end of a mountain.
Well, I thought there was a good combination of muscle and brains. And Sam comes stand next to me and lets one off. I'm like, nice to meet you.
And that's how you knew you were going to be friends.
Well, this is it. Yeah. Let's get going, guys.
And I was just like, these two have overdressed.
Seeing all the other contestants there, it was daunting.
I didn't smile too much at the start, just to try keep a game face and make sure that they were fearful of us.
I was just looking straight ahead. I could sniff the winning line. I was ready.
Get to the end. That was the goal. Get to the end.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
You two were just tearing off everywhere, and we just thought you'd wear yourself out in about 4 days' time.
It was more like 4 minutes.
We sort of like set the agenda up, you know, we were going to be quick. Slow down.
No, we were completely shattered after that run. Maybe we shouldn't have started off like that.
Let's get out everything that we don't need. I think I speak for all of us, we didn't expect the race to be what it was, how hard it was, how tough it was.
I don't think anyone would have been prepared.
I genuinely thought that when like the cameras went off, we'd get like a sandwich and a wine. And I, you know, because I just didn't think they'd actually make us do those bad things.
Escaping Mexico City, the largest metropolis in North America, would be tough and burn precious time.
Oh, God. I probably should have gone to the toilet before starting.
The first hurdle to overcome became a constant one.
Excuse me, do you speak English? English? No English.
The language.
Sorry, do you speak English? No.
What's it called? Do you know where that is?
Bus station? A station?
No, we're going to the train. We're going subway.
Okay.
Been looking for a bank for 3 hours.
Opened the bum bag and realised we already had places.
I feel like an idiot.
I think we made an assumption that everyone would have at least a little bit of English, and how wrong we were.
How would I find her? And I'm like, you're speaking English in a weird voice. I don't think they'll understand.
But it works. It works.
6 weeks in, and things got even trickier.
How do you say how long in Portuguese?
Just about learning Spanish.
And now we're in a different country.
I'm not happy about the new language.
I'm going to get ever so confused.
Portuguese. Is that... I don't want to say it. Where do they speak Portuguese? In
Portugal.
I was going to say that, but I felt too stupid.
But for Jen and Rob, the struggle to communicate was difficult from the start.
I got so frustrated by my inability to communicate, and actually what happened is I really kind of like went insular, didn't I? And I completely retracted, and I dare not even start conversations. What time do we leave?
6:40.
Oh God, I don't know what that is. Whereas for Robbie, like
I found it the other way around because I
did?
wasn't concentrating on the words. I was just looking at the body.
Because that's the same in the UK for him anyway.
Yeah.
I lost my hearing in my left ear in childhood, and then recently I lost hearing in my good ear.
In a weird way, having difficulties hearing was a kind of advantage.
You show us what you want doing. Boat, see? For free, if we work, see? Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. We're getting free board
Yeah.
and a free canoe ride.
I think it was down to you that we overcame the language thing.
think
Because of
we're
your
both
charades. You're really getting more expressive. I love that.
The checkpoints may have been fixed, but each team embarked on their own individual journey.
I think we're quite high up. I'm already out of breath.
When we were younger, we were so close, but we've grown apart.
Wow.
I would say we're siblings, not friends anymore.
Yeah. There's no better way to say our relationship than this. Right, Dom, off you go. Run. We didn't have a game plan. We just said, we're going to wing it, we're going to use our natural charm and just see what happens.
Hola, does anyone like free shots?
We were going to sort of blag our way into things, and that didn't really get used.
Any free shots? No?
I really don't want to do this. 'Cause I'm quite shy around people I don't know. I think at the beginning of the race, I lacked self-confidence and I didn't have much faith in my ability to, go off on my own. I think we should ask them.
Go on then.
Can you come with me?
Yeah, I'll come with you, but I'm not asking.
I feel like every younger sibling could relate to how I felt, that no matter how old you are, you fall back into that old routine of they're the older brother, follow what they do.
But in Peru,
Should we book a ticket?
Yes, please, get money out first.
a terrifying health scare almost ended Dom and Lizzie's race.
Oh, having a seizure. Someone call an ambulance.
And Lizzie had no choice but to step up.
It's really scary. And usually he'd be the one looking after me, and now I feel like I don't know whether I can do the same for him.
It wasn't just you were doing more than me, you were having to do all of it.
Yeah. I think that massively helped with me.
Definitely.
You want to go to Angra dos Reis?
Oh my God. That was...
Quick, well done.
Towards the end of the race, I saw my own confidence growing.
Me being forced into that situation, I realised how capable Lizzie actually is. And she was actually making better decisions than I was. And
That's
then...
true.
The intensity of the race forced the siblings to open up to each other for the first time since childhood.
I've always known that Lizzie does care, but when the seizure happened, it sort of upset Lizzie so much, sort of really hit home where I was like, oh, she actually really does care about me, and I shouldn't be such an idiot sometimes.
I do feel like you don't want me around, and that's how I felt.
OK, well, I will try to change that, OK?
OK, yes.
I do love you, OK? Now we understand each other. I think we're more like friends rather than just siblings.
I don't think I've ever seen anything as beautiful as that in my entire life.
It's just a completely different relationship to before, and we actually miss each other, which is something that I never really did before, no offence.
And by the end of the race, Dom and Lizzie's charm offensive started to pay dividends.
Cheers.
Salut.
New friends.
New friends.
Salut. The homemade food's always the best.
It is. Chicken and potato.
A newfound confidence helped them mix with Argentinian locals Thomas and Mariana.
Are you guys going to Posadas?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We actually have a party tonight, so
if you want to join us.
Yeah, sure. Helping other people, you can gain a lot from it. A lot of people helped us all the time. I came home and I had to take a job up as a teaching assistant at a secondary school. Challenging sometimes, but I've actually really enjoyed it and I found it rewarding.
Thank you for letting us come.
One regret I might have had, the birthday girl was showing some interest and I just remember thinking, I need to go to bed. Now I look back and I'm like, Dom, why did you not just seize the moment?
You could have had an Argentinian girlfriend.
Checkpoint, here we come.
After racing for days on end,
Nearly there, Mum.
the competition to finish first at each checkpoint meant the final sprint was frantic
Don't wait for me. We're finishing this together.
and often adrenaline-fueled.
Chicken! Where's chicken? Chicken!
There were 3 people in my race: Jen, Rob, and Checkpoint Jen.
Aha!
Couldn't cope with Checkpoint Jen. She was way too stressed.
I'm going to ban you from all decision-making at checkpoints. You're just too stressed.
Ban you. Ban you from my life.
Just chill.
Oh my God, we're nearly there.
Let's make the last little push.
Hola, hola, hola. 7th checkpoint.
But the brief comfort and time out from the race meant it was always worth the effort.
Made it to Panama. When we got through those doors and we walked into the most beautiful hotel compared to where we'd been for the last week, it was just breathtaking.
The feeling when you got to a checkpoint and you saw a bed was just like overwhelming. You just want to lie down and never move again.
Cheers, winner.
Cheers, winner.
Please don't.
The time spent together at checkpoints soon took on added significance.
I love these checkpoints. I get to actually hang out with you guys, and I genuinely enjoy your company.
The checkpoints just helped galvanise you to keep going, didn't they? And galvanise you to kind of get to them. And
That was our bonding moments, wasn't it?
Yeah, and share all the memories of the legs together. You know, it's kind of like counselling.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I feel like a proper cowboy.
I'll just follow you guys.
Yes, it's a race and you want to win, you want to beat them, but they're the only family you've got.
Oh my God.
Getting to share your stories.
They're the only people that truly understand.
And what you're going through, definitely.
The group grabbed the opportunity to immerse themselves in local customs.
Hola.
Lake Titicaca, home to the Uros people, many of whom live permanently on the lake's 120 man-made floating islands, each constructed from living reeds.
we went on the floating islands and you were voted chief.
I was the chieftain for the day, wasn't I? Yeah.
Who are we nominating as president?
It needs to be someone semi-sensible, so Dom, you're out. We'd have a lot of fun on the island, though, wouldn't we?
I think if you want a party island, I should be president.
Oh, I don't think I'm worthy of the title. Sorry, guys.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'll take it then.
Roberto!
OK, Rob.
I'll look after you all.
Oh, thank you.
Should we hold him up?
Yeah.
Come on,
Let's get
can we hold him?
That was incredible.
It was just such an alien lifestyle. They literally were living on floating reeds. It was just a really eye-opening day for every team, and to share that experience was just even better.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
These fleeting checkpoint moments created strong bonds.
Honestly, I did not expect this going into the race, but the bond we formed with the other teams...
Oh, God. Like, we talk every day.
So you've been busy recently, mate?
Yeah, it's been a bit busy, to be honest with you. Like yourself, how's life?
I think that's one of the best things to come out of this
Yeah,
race.
definitely.
Is that family of people we have now.
Happy birthday to Joe. I like it.
Happy birthday to you.
You're not getting any. This is getting us to Ushuaia.
Paralava.
Take away.
Are you nervous?
I am, but I don't want to admit it.
We'll be fine.
For Joe and Sam, the chance to complete the challenge of a lifetime together.
It's the perfect time to go travelling now because my mum's getting to that age where she's too old.
Thanks. Very glad I brought you. Probably I don't have many backpacking years left in me. Thanks, love. I know he's always wanted to travel, and I thought it would be really good fun to watch Sam see the world and hopefully give you the confidence and enable you to
go on my own and do it all myself. Well, hopefully that's what we get out of it.
Yeah.
Al fondo, en los cajones y en el piso.
OK. So go and spread that around and pick up the eggs.
For mother and son...
How do you understand all that?
I didn't, I'm guessing.
A little Spanish went a long way.
I'm glad I've got her here, because if I didn't have her here, then I'd be screwed. I think it's here, Mum.
Oh!
Chatting with locals led to an early advantage.
Oh my God, we're first!
Simon signature, please.
I think the key strength was my mum speaking a little bit of Spanish. This is the most uncomfortable seat.
But the grueling reality of back-to-back buses...
I've got a limit on how much heat I can take. It's just too hard to compute in this.
Saw Sam struggle.
Do you think it's got anything to do with your ADHD?
I just sat there driving for hours. I wanted to stick toothpicks in my toenails and kick a wall, like, it's horrible. Doing all the long drives and stuff, I hated that. But I knew it was all worth it, because at the end of that bus journey, there's going to be something amazing. Whee! It's just like heaven to me. It's just heaven.
The salt flats were absolutely stunning. That was a real moment when we really felt the point of it all, really.
You just got such a feeling of insignificance.
You did.
And in the mountains of northern Argentina, Sam found his spiritual home.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I never thought I'd ever be doing this. Hector on the farm, I didn't understand anything he said, but I still knew everything he meant because the way he works. Yeah. And that's what I sort of do, so we got on really well.
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.
This is beyond what my expectations were.
At the end, I can absolutely say you were communicating with everybody. You made real bonds with people that we met.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
You had a great time there, didn't you?
It was a very sweet... Don't look like I'm going to cry again.
Oh, I know. You crying?
No.
As mother and son enjoyed experience after experience, the race began to take on a whole new dimension for Joe.
One of my main motivations to go travelling, particularly with Sam, was I've got a few health issues, and so I was aware that I probably didn't have that many more opportunities that I could do something like this with Sam. I don't know, some of you know that I've got lymphoma and I had chemo about 4 years ago, and I knew it would come back, but I didn't know when. And then when I was on the trip, I kind of thought, I think that there's some signs, and it has come back, so I'm actually now on chemotherapy.
Wow, but you know what? We know you, Joe. You're a strong person.
Yeah.
And if anyone could fight you, you can.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean?
That wasn't easy, you know, even doing the journey itself and then knowing what you knew.
Had all this going on, yet you still was like...
You're here for all of us.
But despite the relapse, what the trip has made me think of is to basically take every opportunity I can.
As the realities of their dwindling budget began to hit home...
We need to get at least one job on this leg. We just don't have enough money to complete the race.
Sam made sure his mum got to fulfill a lifelong dream.
Fuerte. Definitely, it's given me the bug to do more travelling.
Yeah.
So I just have to get this chemo over with and then go again before it comes back again.
I love your attitude. It's amazing.
I want to be out there, you know, living life and seeing the world. Whether it's us together or whether it's, you know, I ditch you.
Balls hurt so much.
This is what we signed up for. I'm so glad I'm doing this with you, love.
Couldn't do it with anyone better, to be honest.
I'm so hungry. I'm starving.
Need some food.
Oh, that's what you call a barbecue. Yeah.
Throughout the race, heads were turned by the smells and tastes of Latin American cuisine.
It's spicy, that. Oh, that's good.
Some good.
This is a muy bien, the Bribri tribe in Costa Rica.
Oh.
Well, they slow cook this chicken on a wood fire.
This is indigenous food.
Okay.
And it's really tasty.
I swear to God, it was the nicest bit of chicken I've ever had in my life.
Good God.
And some a more acquired taste.
Spatchcock guinea pig. My favourite pet.
It just presented so badly. Its face. They fried its face. Ugh. And then its claws still there.
He ate the hottest chili in the whole of the market.
I want one of these chilies. Everyone's looking at me. It is hot.
You need a fire extinguisher. Go on, go for it. Is it really hot?
All right, that's hot. Oh my God.
He was just running around trying to find water.
Drink. Hot.
Going for a slow releasing porridge for breakfast.
But with continued money worries,
Keep me going all day now.
Honestly, I think most of our conversations were about food.
food fast became an obsession.
I started seeing food where there actually wasn't food. I'd like look at a rock and I'd be like,
Who's a good boy? You'd be tasty on a plate.
This is a romantic, quiet picnic spot.
We'd have a bread roll and we'd halve it, and we'd buy a tin of fake tuna and we'd halve it, and we'd have half a tuna sandwich.
Fake tuna?
And that was like that was a treat meal.
Can I get a packet of Cheetos? See. Like, no one can't know about Cheetos. They're in every country, everywhere.
But Michael, you ran off a moving bus to run into a shop to buy Cheetos and come back, didn't you?
Mate.
Fueling their journey even more than food was the one constant all the teams soon discovered. The kindness of strangers.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you very much for hosting us.
Thank you so much, for this.
I'm happy to have you.
One of the most fulfilling things in the race was the people we met and the generosity that came our way.
I like to invite to my house to dinner tonight.
Sometimes just looking at our faces, how desperate we were, we didn't even need to say anything. They were just like, come in, come in.
Yeah, feed them. Salut. New friends.
New friends.
Salut. Those moments are the ones that I'll never forget.
You can tell they didn't have much, but they're still willing to give.
Yeah.
We found so many people that fed us for free.
This is so different to what I'd imagined that we'd be doing.
In the coastal town of Huanchaco in Peru, Eamon and Jamil found work with local fishermen John and Santos.
Welcome to this family in Huanchaco.
And later bonded over a home-prepared meal.
That was beautiful.
Now we go to prepare the ceviche.
Okay.
Experiencing family life with John and Santos, it made me think about my own life.
Bon appetit.
That's good, man.
For me, this is one of the best experiences I've had because I've got to meet you and your dad. It's the way family should be. When I have children, I'll tell them, John and Santos looked after me.
I want to just obviously start my own family and, you know, moving forward.
I mean, he gave you a few tips, too.
Yeah.
The fresh fish have a lot phosphorus.
Okay.
And then you have a lot of energy, you know, with the girl.
And the ceviche, how it gives you...
gives you that.
That oomph.
That oomph.
And the parents of my father, 18
kids.
18 kids.
And he was quite direct, shall we say, and quite animated.
Because it's too much energy, you know, for your body.
All right, John, we get your drift.
Yes. So yeah, we found that a bit amusing and a bit daunting.
I really struggled with people helping in the first instance because I was thinking, well, you know, what the hell are they going to want in return of me, or what have they just taken? And that hindered my ability to involve myself with communities, even when I'm kids on the island.
Are you all right?
Oh my God, Robbie, I'm so scared. People aren't nice like this in England.
You were always asking me, oh, how do you know they're going to take us to the right place? How do you know they're telling the truth? How do you know we're going in the right direction, following them? You don't.
Do you know how much a taxi would cost?
I was thinking to take you in my car.
Really?
Yes.
How much would you charge us?
No, just for fun.
Just for fun?
Really?
Would you do that?
Yes.
It restored my faith in humanity and made me realise that actually 99.9% of people actually are friendly and good people and want to help. And that was like when I really started to embrace it and really enjoy myself.
Smash this, yeah?
Got to.
Michael and Chantel approached travel with contrasting attitudes.
I work for a large international accountancy firm, but Michael is ex-army, loves a challenge. I think if he could sleep outdoors, he would. I hope that we're able to work with each other rather than against each other.
This is just fantastic. I don't need a luxury five-star hotel to enjoy something. This is the experience and the adventure that we were looking for.
Oh my goodness, the Four Seasons. That's where I want to go. When we started this race, we did say this was a make or break. I was a duck out of water. I'm very tired, and now we begin our epic journey. 20-odd hours on a coach. And he was lapping up.
I'd rather be doing this than going to Barbados or Jamaica right now.
Totally out of my comfort zone. The long bus journeys, the horrible toilets, the horrible hostels. It was just constant. It was so much. It was just trying to get from one day to the next, trying to understand the languages, trying to understand each other. Week one, that's all I was doing.
I was just taking in all the sights, all the views and the madness of it all.
I didn't feel in control, which I struggle with, so I kind of froze. It really was traumatic, that first week for me. Do I look like someone who slept outside in my life?
No, but this is about opening up your mind. There was a definite thought process on myself. I was like, yeah, maybe we are too different. It was a bit of touch and go at that point.
As the first week wore on, Chantel rediscovered her competitive streak.
We stayed in a hostel last night, never stayed in a hostel before. So we shared with how many people? 10
You did
people.
a dorm?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably went, OK. Once I realised Jen had done so much out of her comfort zone, then I was ready to just put everything in. If she can do it, so can I.
There you go. That's what I want.
I can do it. I think checkpoint 2, we were like, OK,
yeah,
game on. I have to woman up.
Man up.
I'm a woman, so I'm womaning up. Keep breathing. Keep focusing.
Focus on the second leg.
Don't focus on the second leg and make it go. I'd had some R&R, good food. I slept on a lovely bed. I was ready. We want to at least beat who we left with today. That's our aim. They're at the petrol station. They are standing there doing nothing. High five, babe.
I can see you getting more and more competitive by the day.
But Chantel's renewed determination faltered when disaster struck.
My money belt's here, isn't it?
All I heard Michael say is, I can't find my money belt. I just looked over and went, what do you mean you can't find your money belt? Back pockets?
It's not here, definitely not here. I was absolutely devastated about the whole thing, and I still am now, you know? We just wanted to complete the journey with you guys there. I feel like that experience of journey's been robbed.
Well, we missed you.
Yes, we did. It was like a piece of the puzzle just gone, isn't it?
I've messed it up. I'm sorry.
I just need you to know that we started as a team, so we as a team have lost the money.
I learned at that stage that she was on my side, whatever the situation was. I learned that you had that humility about you, and that made it easier for me at that time.
We knew our journey was coming to an end, so we stopped the race and went whale watching. I have not seen any whales in my lifetime. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, wow. I can't believe we're so close to them as well.
Since the race, life has changed for Michael and Chantel.
Got back to London, got back into normal life, came to a conclusion that our relationship, we were going to take a break.
We get on, we speak all the time, and I think our communication's been a lot better too.
Well, if it just ends up a good friendship, you can't go through that experience without having a really strong bond, you know.
Yeah, we're going to be friends for life. I wouldn't have done the journey with anybody else. He was definitely the only person I would have done it with.
Yeah.
Likewise.
I'm sure you would have found something. Let's keep it real.
OK. Nice try, Michael.
Yeah, it's nice, but no.
145 to the hostel.
And then food.
18 for tube.
Taxis.
With only £26 each to spend per day, it wasn't just Michael and Chantel who had money troubles.
So we started the race in Mexico City with £1,453 each. After 52 days of racing, ended up with £3.38. So I've seen some stupid things in my life, but this is the first for me. There's some tricky situations with the money. There was days where we didn't have enough money to get to the next destination, literally.
You kept bringing up that you were low on your budget, and I had set in my mind that you were just telling us that so we'd spend more money.
It's the truth, though. We were struggling with money.
We went days without eating. On the buses, when they give you 3 biscuits, I'd go to the back and stuff my bag with all the biscuits. I just had to hustle our way to get through.
Work was crucial in securing extra funds needed to finish.
We've got a lot to cover, man.
You can do it with a jet wash here, lad. We did a lot of work washing the buses.
Yeah, you left that to me.
Only the top room needs doing.
I did a lot of work. You did a lot of, like, just
It's called business development. You got to take, you know,
take a leadership role.
There's all pubes on the back of that, by the way. I think I need to do the walls. It's like, honestly, there's pubes everywhere.
When I signed up for the race, I didn't ever think I'd be cleaning toilets on a bus.
Some jobs were better than others. In Peru, Jen and Rob spent a day working at a bear sanctuary. But it wasn't just bears they were looking after.
So we have to clean the herpetarium.
What's that?
It's a place where we have some snakes.
I'm just terrified of spiders, snakes, mice, terrified of all of those things.
Who cleans the cage of a snake whilst the snake is in there, especially if it's a dangerous snake? Crazy.
Have you ever done this before?
Never protected my wife from a snake because she's too busy window cleaning.
I mean, we, as you know, didn't do the final leg.
We ran out of money.
I struggled with it because the competitive side of me wasn't about winning, it was about finishing it. So I was really upset to not see you guys at the end.
Hey, guys.
Come here.
Oh, Joe.
Deciding to go home was a real low point for me. Weirdly, I'm about to cry again. Goodness, Bennett.
What's going on?
How are we, guys?
We realised we couldn't go on to the final leg.
Oh.
It's really sad not to finish it, but it's brilliant to see you guys. I don't give up. I'm not really a giver-upper.
She hates not finishing.
I struggled with that.
It was at the back of everyone's heads, but you never really thought it would have actually happened.
Yeah.
It hit home that it could happen to anybody.
What's important is we do need to move fast, but we need to move cheap.
Oh my God, we've got to worry about our own pockets now.
We were like, we cannot hit 0. So we're basically scooping up poo.
Said it'd be fun working with horses.
What, do you want money? Stop complaining.
This was the first instance in our life where this money that we're making is for us to eat. And if we don't make that money, we don't eat.
I think this is another job ticked off the list of jobs I'm not sure I want to do when I'm older.
It's definitely strengthened us and hardened us. And
It's made me appreciate things a lot more. Oh, cheers. We finished with £18.39 over the finish line.
We're not going to eat now for like 3 days, you know.
No.
Not one thing.
we were just so happy to finish at the end.
Also quite impressed at our ability to blag and to hitchhike, because we only finished, you know, a few hours behind you guys.
It's amazing what you can achieve when you have to.
Yeah.
Our strategy was basically
keep a fund of money back.
To get you over the finish line, if we could hire a helicopter and chop her in, we were going to do it. It just turned out that actually money wasn't the key to winning. Yeah. And we ended with £45.83.
We were very mean with our money from the off, weren't we? We had a very strict budget. Pretty scary, isn't it?
I feel so nervous.
Now that it's real.
I feel sick.
Jen and Rob, the most unlikely pair of backpackers.
I think this journey is going to be challenging. It'll challenge our communication, won't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
We do struggle with that from time to time.
All the time.
How are we even going to get, like, out of the city?
I don't know.
We knew we were just average, you know, average Joes. Just Jen and Rob from Reading.
Oh, bloody hell.
I didn't even own a backpack. I never even owned trainers.
This is like, oh my God.
I had no clue.
OK, got this.
Let me keep hold of this. You asked a clown.
We found it tough, didn't we, the first 2 legs?
I mean, I'm absolutely exhausted. I've not slept for 3 days. I've not showered in 3 days. I've had the same pants on for 4 days. I'd like to brush my teeth. I'd like a glass of water. I think one of the reasons why we wanted to do the race, communication had definitely broken down. And we perhaps were kind of, you know, not as close as we should have been for a newly married couple who've just bought their first house. The stresses and strains of everyday life was just like almost a barrier to remembering why we're together in the first place.
We started realising that actually you've got to be in a good place with each other. You can't be stressed. You're going through these amazing places. Stunning, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
You've got to experience them. You'll just regret it for the rest of your life.
I like time out from the race.
Stress Jen isn't the best form of Jen, is it?
No.
You're given this amazing opportunity and you're throwing it away if you don't look at the places that you pass.
Watch your bum.
You sneaky little boy. Definitely worth the trip to get here. Over time, we began to really carefully pick our journeys to go through places that we were desperate to go to.
It was hard to find that balance between race and experience.
I think did nail it. We'd say, right, got 4 hours now before the next bus. Let's go and have an amazing experience for 4 hours and then come back and boom, the race starts. That was a good strategy.
I don't have any regrets.
That sums it up, doesn't it? No regrets, so we did something right.
But can you see up there?
Oh, look at that. Iguazu Falls. That is the best view that I've ever seen in my life.
And sharing those kind of
moments,
awesome experiences, that's like a therapy itself, isn't it? That's healing.
It unites us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're stronger for it.
Exactly that.
From my point of view, sort of the outside looking in, you just seem to be such a brilliant team. You have a laugh together, you communicate individually and together. You seem to work brilliantly.
I definitely feel like we got stronger and stronger and stronger. We had to get worse first.
Ow, I said don't rip it. My...
Do you want anything out of it?
Yes, I told you not to rip my arms off.
But I think when we just hit that wonderful, harmonious teamwork, it was the making of us.
You can see her confidence grow, and I think that's making a happier person, which is nice, and that makes me happy.
I'm canoeing! I'm canoeing!
We're growing stronger because we're being kinder.
Oh, Robbie, I can't do it.
You can, you're almost there.
I'm gonna cry.
What's the matter, what's the matter? Almost here, almost here. You're stronger than you can ever imagine. We're so close now.
And we're being kinder because we've grown as individuals. You're nice.
Coming out the other end of the race, I feel like I've become more comfortable with my hearing loss. It doesn't stop me from doing anything, and that's allowed me to go to loud bars. Yeah, I'm not gonna hear people, I'm not really gonna understand what they say, but you can still have a laugh, can't you? It doesn't stop me from succeeding, and I think this race has kind of proved that.
I can't do this, Robbie.
You can, we're a team. I love how this journey has made you a lot more adventurous, and our holidays from now on are not going to be all-inclusive style hotels. We want to engage with the local culture. We want to go somewhere new.
Definitely be less like planny because I plan down to every single second. I'd be happy just to get off a plane and be like, oh, I wonder where we'll be sleeping tonight. Like, I genuinely would be quite happy to do that after I've had my first luxury holiday.
All aboard! Woot, woot!
The need to follow the cheapest routes led teams to sometimes bump into each other when they least expected it.
Lizzie?
Jamal and Iman.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
It was like a little treat every time, wasn't it?
Exactly.
It was like, ooh.
It was like sort of seeing family along the way, wasn't it?
Oh, hello, darling.
Good to see you. Familiar faces.
Yeah. It was just lovely. It was lovely seeing them.
But they weren't always thrilled to see each other.
They're on our bus, and their only seats are next to me.
Now, Lizzie,
Yeah.
don't tell them everything we've done.
No, I won't.
And don't tell them where we're going.
Don't.
Have you chosen the route yet?
We have no idea where we're going.
Your face was, don't look at him. Don't even.
It was awful.
Be quiet, Rob. Don't say anything.
I think as soon as you bumped into someone, something snapped in you. You're like, oh my God. You make rash decisions. You kind of start worrying too much about what they're doing.
Yes.
And it changes your plan, and then you get in each other's heads, and it gets very competitive.
Yes.
Jen and Rob were here.
I feel really sneaky. But then I feel really happy now. I've been sneaky.
How are we sneaky?
Robbie, I hid in bushes so people didn't see me.
Robbie.
What's this? What?
I think Iman was really competitive. At checkpoints, it was nice Iman, and then as soon as the race started, it was blinkers on, go.
It was Puno for me. We were literally like this.
This is terrible.
They are your friends and you really want them to do well, but at the same time, you want to do better. And I looked behind and you were having an asthma attack and I was like, yes! He's on oxygen, Robbie, leg it! I mean, how awful is that?
We have so much love for Jen and Rob.
I don't think they have so much love for me. She's already wished death on me a couple of times, so...
Jen will be Jen. Mexico!
Uncle and nephew, Iman and Jamil, were looking to reconnect after a family estrangement.
In the past 10 years, I don't think we've spent a full day together.
Let's do this! Come on! Initially, we said we were going to be quick, and we were sort of the team to beat. I think we were way ahead of everybody else. As soon as we get to Palanque, that's it, and give the other teams a chance to catch up to us.
Yeah, it definitely backfired on us.
Guys, I'm sorry we don't have any more spaces.
24 hours behind now because we've missed the boat. It's a big problem for us. I came into the race quite confident. I've done a lot of expeditions. I thought my experience would benefit us. But I really didn't underestimate it. It was nothing like that, what I've done before in my life.
Damn.
We ended up coming last in the first leg.
I think it comes down to us not really connecting well at the beginning of the race, isn't it?
Obviously, we didn't know each other. Do you know what I mean? We didn't know what our strengths were, what our weaknesses were.
Their strategy to catch up, splash the cash.
To the bottom?
Placencia.
Yeah. 160, yeah? All right, OK.
The money that we spent on the first 2 legs crippled us, and we felt it for the rest of the race. We're $400 over our budget.
It was a show, wasn't it?
It was a show.
To get back in the game, they had to hustle.
$10? Come on.
Oh, you can do it cheaper than that.
You're killing me. Murder. Boom. $5. Cuero, un corta di pilo? No?
This is hard, man. We'll clean yours after if you like us to, but you have to pay us top dollar.
Kind of jungle trek.
This is cool.
And as they got a foothold in the race...
Here we are. Give me someone.
Their understanding of each other grew.
I thought, yes, it's going to be an amazing race, see some amazing places, amazing countries. Let's do it.
Oh, that feels good, innit? You did it, eh?
I just did not expect the connection that we had.
I'm proud of you. I feel more close to him than I ever have been.
I was always thinking of the wider picture.
In Valle de la Luna, Bolivia, Jamil built up the courage to seek some answers.
Why is it exactly that you left the family?
My dad was set that I should settle down and get married. But about 15 years ago, you get married to the person that your mum and dad said. That was the Bengali culture. I didn't see that as my future.
I had so many questions over the past decade. I asked so many family members, like, what's going on? Never got the right answer, so it was just really nice to be able to get those answers from you direct.
Give me a bro hug. We missed you, man.
Spending more time with family now, and that's what the trips made me realise. You know what I mean? Obviously, time is always against us.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, could say that. I'd lost connection with my father for 10 years.
Hola.
I've started to make my time up with my dad.
Pick any card. This one, yeah?
So I'm spending as much time as I can with him.
Rapido. Yes, rapido. I know this word.
I finished to my adventurous side of my life, and I'm kind of ready to settle down and start my own family and do the normal things.
I knew that if we went on this journey together, it would bring our families together. It was the mission, it was the aim, and I'm happy that it's happened.
I'm really glad that the family are embracing.
It is really nice.
Yeah.
My auntie told me that he actually said my name in his dream a couple of times as well, so...
I did. It was just 52 days together, like, in each other's pockets, and as soon as we got back, and then I think the first night I woke up, I was like, where's John, where's John? Can't get him away from me nowadays. Always at my house.
What are you lying for? No, I am actually.
I came back from work and Laz goes, oh, Jam's in the garage. I said, you what? He's in the garage. What's he doing? I don't know. So I went in the garage and he just sat there watching TV.
It's finally here. Boom. It's Ushuaia time.
The last leg saw teams jostle back and forth throughout Patagonia.
Come on.
Stuff the money. We're not settling for less than first.
God, this is risky.
With just one bus a day from Rio Gallegos,
oh my God,
600 kilometers from Ushuaia, the remaining 3 teams came face to face with each other.
Oh my goodness.
After 50-odd days of racing, when we all arrived at that bus stop, it was just remarkable.
All 3 of us here.
Oh, damn. This is nerve-wracking.
The race was well and truly on.
The moment we... Oh, no, no.
It came down to Eamon and Jamil
Rapido, yeah? Please.
versus Jen and Rob.
Oh, we're here.
Oh my God!
And one team turned to the skills they'd applied throughout the race.
We're gonna have to dump these bags in.
Just when it mattered most.
Oh, my days. To get the last tax, we didn't have enough money.
Yeah.
What did we have to give away? My MP3s,
Well,
which you told him was iPods.
These iPods. No, these are $100 each.
Okay. Gracias, yeah. Gracias.
I think you showed a lot of wit and a lot of hustle, which put you in the position you were in. And even on the final bit of the race, you didn't have enough money to get to the end, but you managed to find a way to get to that finish line.
Oh. Come in, leave our bags here.
Oh God! Oh.
Going around that corner and seeing them, I could even cry now.
They're here.
How the hell are you here first?
The final bus stop, the final journey to the final checkpoint.
Where's your bags? No way.
You don't even know. Without their bags on, ready to race.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Heartbroken because it dawned on me then like we've lost. We've got no hope.
We outran the boys last time. Believe in yourself. We can do it. Right, go.
I
Quick.
can't do it!
We were closest to Jen and Rob because we spent the most amount of time with them in checkpoints. When we heard Jen scream, that was heartbreaking.
We can cut ahead to the road.
I can't see him.
That's it. Run strong, hun.
They're behind us.
Keep moving. Keep those legs moving. We put so much into that last leg.
Ah!
Oh.
This is not it. No.
This is it. This is it. Come on.
Where's the blue line?
Come on! Oh my God. Oh. Dude, here. Come on, you ready?
Just reaching the top of that peak in Ushuaia, that was monumental for us.
Yes. Let me get my name in there.
We did it, and I loved every second of it.
I literally just got there. Well done, boys. Oh, beat us Times Square.
You okay? Look around you. Look at this. This is what it's all been for.
You know what? I think we made up for 10 years' time, eh?
It was close. I mean, it was so close.
That's what makes it so much worse. You just had to have one more asthma attack and it would have been me, mate.
They're definitely deserving. Not only did they beat us at the final stretch fair and square,
It's one of the hardest things I've done in my life.
but the money's going to a good place, which is nice.
Yeah.
The children that we've seen throughout our trip, it always had, a place in my heart. I just want to give what I can to them kids. My father has an orphanage in Bangladesh. To give back the children of Sao Paulo, to the children of Bangladesh, it would be a great honour. So we'll donate £10,000 to charities to help kids on the street. It should not be like this.
I've got to say, the whole race, I think you were probably the most altruistic out of all of us. You're both amazing guys.
You two were definitely worthy winners. You deserved it.
You definitely deserved it.
I'm furious. Actually, I forgot how mad I am.
So close.
I'm not over it.
After 54 days, these 10 Brits took on the challenge of a lifetime.
The race has definitely changed me. Drinking tea in the cloud forest. This is like the best day of my life.
Cheers.
Definitely more adventurous.
Definitely.
That's the real win.
I love being part of the adventure.
Today is holiday day.
Hear the music.
A party vibe.
Go and party.
Let's go.
Would I do it again? 100%.
It's just such a different experience. Hey, we made it.
Finally made it. Oh, my.
Oh, wow. And this is just the start.
Day 2.
Yeah. We've now got memories to last us forever.
An experience that'll stay in my head for life.
This is just what dreams are made of.
Run, Dom! The race was crazy. Absolutely mental.
There was a dolphin.
Oh, there! Oh, my God. It's like 2 months of intense therapy.
You're my sister, and I do love you, OK?
Oh.
We've really got to look at ourselves and be really proud of what we did.
Go on, Dom. There you go. Come on.
And we'll look back at that for the rest of our lives, I think.
This trip has been remarkable in so many ways.
I want to feel it all. I want to feel it in my fingertips. And we'll forever be grateful.
Rocky couldn't do this.
Made some incredible, remarkable people.
Oh my God, it's a big hole. Wow. I've never seen that many fish in my life.
It's helped reconnect ourselves.
I've got a lot of love for you, man.
Thanks, man. We're very lucky to have been part of it.
Yes! Come on!
Smile.
Best view of the trip by far.